Amari Cooper out there baptizing people, talking about we need to be scared of Tampa. Tampa need to be scared of us. What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys fan talk. Right back like I never left. What's good with y'all, man? Listen. It ain't gonna be a long one today. Just a couple things I wanted to jump in there and touch on. You know what I'm saying? First and foremost, new hat alert. You know what I'm saying? Wifey caught me this joint. I think it's dope, man. I like the tag on it. You know what I'm saying? A little trucker hat joint. Still got the tags on it. Probably take those off. But listen. Amari Cooper out there baptizing. Well, let me not say people. Trevon Diggs got a hard lesson. When you have 2 to 3 of the best receivers in the league on your team, every day of practice is a war. It's a war. He can't take days off, or he's going to get baptized in 4K. Now, look, I've said the reason why I like Trevon Diggs, the thing that gives me confidence in his game is he practices with his brother all offseason before he gets back with the team. And as I said before, man, iron sharpens iron, man. That's why him going against Coop, Lamb, Gallup all the time. Shoot, even said Wilson, he got to be on his A game. Because if he slip, things like what happened today happen. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the play up in the background. Amari Cooper is just, last week they say he said he wanted to play in the preseason to just test his ankle and just, you know, as an athlete, as a, you know, all-world athlete, you just want to make sure, okay, I feel good. I think I'm nice. Let me get my thing together. So he played last week. The team let him. Now, before y'all trip, today, Dak did not participate in team drills. He threw today in the 90-degree heat. I think it's like 95 in Texas today. And he looked the same way he looked on Saturday after before the preseason game. Like he's fine. Now, I know I just said with Amari Cooper, he wanted to get out there and test it. And the team let him. Pay attention to what I said. Dak probably would love to get out there and test his arm. The training staff and the team won't let him. Remember, he got this injury from overworking himself. You got to protect Dak from himself. That boy do not care. That's why I'm not worried. This is why I'm not worried. When I hear Dak say, man, I don't know how I'm feeling, or he looks nervous or reticent. You saw after the Amari catch, you see Dak get the high five? Dak is fine. Dak ain't tripping. Everything they let Dak do, he gonna do. I done seen Dak do everything from playing, throwing games on the side with DiNucci and Cooper Rush to high-fiving teammates to just looking like there's not a worry in the world. If he was nervous about playing week 1 or playing good week 1, I'm sure, unless he got the illest poker face in America, it would show. Every time I see Dak at practice or in and around practice, at the game, he is locked in, laser focused, excited, ready to go. But when they tell you to rest your, like said, if you sprained the ankle, and they said 2 to 3 weeks, wait the 2 to 3 weeks. Everyone keeps hanging on. Mike McCarthy said he should be out there in a couple of days. Mike McCarthy ain't a trainer. He probably was just speaking off the cuff. He said, yo, I got a sore throwing arm. In Mike's mind, okay, a couple of days. But when they do an MRI and they say he got a strained lat, and the training staff says, well, maybe you should take a little bit more time, Mike was wrong. People act like you can't make a mistake with saying anything. You got to be perfect. You can't say nothing wrong ever. I ain't with all that. Mike said what he said. He was wrong. I'll be wrong. People that's watching this right now, you be wrong. Difference is you don't got a whole like hundreds of thousands or millions of people hanging on your every word like Mike McCarthy has to do because he's the coach of the Cowboys. Now, if you want to say Mike need to make sure before he speak he always right, that's your own prerogative. But that's impossible. And you hold him to a standard that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? You can have Mike that speaks off the cuff, or you can have Belichick who just be like, Dak will play when he's ready. Dak will play when he's ready. That's all Belichick gonna give you. You know what I'm saying? Mike just be speaking. That's why I rock with Mike, because he just give you what he give you. He ain't thinking that deep into it. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mike is a master smoke screener. He like to make you think he going this way and go that way with his team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if there's any strategy to it. I think he was just talking. Anyway, back to the team, man. As far as with the COVID thing that we've been dealing with, the safety room looking light, man. KZ got his, Donovan Wilson got escorted off the field today. KZ, Malik Hooker, Israel Mukwamu, all on the COVID list. Now, I don't know who has COVID. I think if HIPAA violations won't tell you who has COVID, or if it's just a protocol to where they just, you might have been exposed type of situation. We'll know more in the coming days. But I do think, this is funny, I think they're trying to stash Izzy. I do. Now, I don't know if you can fake a COVID exposure or whatever. But if you put him on IR, I don't know if this COVID thing is the same as IR. I don't know. Because as far as cuts today, all I saw was the kicker. I think his name is like Lirum and Holler. I don't know how to say his last name. I'm sorry. No disrespect. Y'all tell me in the comments who else may have gotten cut. I don't think we had to cut anybody because of all of the COVID things. I think they're going to let us do our full cuts next week. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't seen it. I tried to look for it. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know who got cut. I know it ain't about nothing major, because that would have been everywhere. They say Greg Zuerlein looked like he's going to be on track. He probably going to be kicking today or this weekend. So that's good, because I was kind of nervous. I also don't know who's going to be our punter, because we cut Nicewander. So if I'm mistaken, we don't got a punter. Maybe I'm tripping, but who's the punter? Maybe the Cowboys got a plan that I don't know about, and we going to see. But right now, I'm like, so we got Greg Zuerlein. Who going to be the punter? I know we don't like to focus on those things, but special teams is kind of important. Also, man, my boy DLaw. DLaw is ready mentally. They asked DLaw a couple questions. They asked him about Micah, how he rock with Micah, how Micah is a beast. He said Micah always talking shit, and I like that. I like that, man. I could tell that. I could tell by the Hard Knocks footage and everything. Micah is probably, he a problem on the field, and he probably a problem when he getting in people's minds, because he look like he talk trash a lot. But DLaw, man, they said, are you going to be ready? No, they asked him about playing in the preseason, and if he feels like he's at the stage of his career where preseason don't matter. And he said the thing that matters to him is being ready and winning a Super Bowl. Now, I know I don't throw that word out a lot. Y'all don't never hear me throw the word Super Bowl out a lot, or the words, because we got to earn that. You know what I'm saying? I'll talk about our previous chips, because we earned them, and they're ours. A whole lot. But I like his mindset, man. DLaw looks super focused. I like when they showed on Hard Knocks, him and his family. He looked like he don't play no games. I ain't about that childish stuff. I ain't hear nothing about no hot boys, none of that. I think all that's gone. He focused. He an elder statesman now. You know what I'm saying? I know he ain't OD old, but he old enough. And he knows that, listen, these years is pivotal. I got an incredible team around me. I got some young dogs on the defensive side right now. And DLaw is focused. And I hope that type of focus starts to spread around the team. You know, there's other players that are like DLaw right now that are laser focused too. But I just like to see it. You know? I like to see it. Other than that, man, nothing more that I really think I need to cover, man. Y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about DLaw's comments about being focused and being ready week one. He told the team, I'm going to be ready week one. Also, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Everybody keep talking about how we need to be worried about Tampa, and how, you know what I'm saying, we need to worry about being rusty and stuff like that. But the thing I want y'all to know is that nobody's highlighting that the reports coming out of Tampa is that they've been looking terrible in the preseason, and that Tom Brady and Bruce Arians have been chewing everybody out. Why isn't that being reported? I know, because Tom Brady and Tampa can't do no wrong. Last year was last year. Congratulations. This year's this year. I ain't tripping, man. We going to show up and we going to bust Tampa's ass. It's your boy, Mr. Rome. Aha.